probably can't. Now you guys should be fine. And we are here with uh racing third. A special treat. Get to that moment. Thank you for that follow or subscribe. Can you hear me now? Shannon, you okay to hear me now? Hopefully everybody can hear me just fine now. Hopefully it's around on me out like they asked. As we get tonight's on grid up quarter here, as we'll see Jason McManus there in the pole position. Juan Martinez in second. Starting in third is Mark Strong. Matt Schaefer there in fourth. Jake Henry fifth. Cody McDonald starting there in sixth. Donovan Werner there in seventh. Alan McDonald will up in eighth. Tyler Bronson there rolling off in ninth. That is our starting grid for heat number one this evening, as this night gets on here from I55. Thank you there, Blake. I'm glad everybody can hear me now. As we're rolling through turns 1 and 2, the likes of Juan Martinez out there on that outside lane is inside our control car is at number 6, or rather 47, of Jason McManus. Glad to see a great turnout here tonight. I'm not sure of how many drivers we have here tonight, as we got 9 here in heat number 1. Trying to get a decent as we come off of. Cameras are a little funky here at I-55. And we're green flag racing off corner number 4 down here into corner number 1. Jason McManus takes the lead, shooting off like a rocket. There you see Juan Martinez trying to hold on to second with Mark Strong in that number 514 rolling there in third. The battle is back here at fourth and fifth between the 171 of Jake Henry and Matt Schaefer in that number 83, as they're side by side coming through and for a little bit of a touch now off of 4, and the 171 goes around there on the inside as Jake Henry does get it rolling again, so we are going to stay clean. Kyle Branson, though, did not come out onto the grid, so he for heat number 1 as the 47 of Jason McManus out there in front. 6 on your scoreboard. Down here off of 2, down here into corner number 3 now. Everybody single file for the first 5, maybe 6 positions there, as you see number 47 of Alan McDonald. So there's actually 2 47s out on the track. Have to make sure that we got them labeled correctly here as we go on with the broadcast, making sure that Jason McManus and Alan McDonald, we may talk about them respectively in their positions, as back here, back in that 7th position is Donovan Werner. Back up front, it's still Jason McManus with 2 laps to go here on through 3 and 4. They come off of 4 down across the front stretch. It will be now for the final lap. Here is Jason McManus down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Juan Martinez trying to chase him down there in that second position. It is going to be Jason McManus there for the win here in heat number 1. Juan Martinez there in second. Mark Strong will be third. Let's take a look at our results here for heat number 1. Jason McManus there for winning your race in heat number 1. Juan Martinez in second. Mark Strong will be in third. Mark Strong finished third. Cody McDonald fourth. Matt Schaefer fifth. Alan McDonald sixth. Donovan Werner there in seventh. Jake Henry there in eighth. And Kyle Bronson in ninth. Now here for our heat number 2. It's Dylan Robbins rolling off on the pole position. Corey Sibley there in second. Matt Smith third. Landon Norton there in fourth. And Travis McDonald will be rolling off in fifth. Colton George 6th, Noah Johnson in 7th, and Charles Strong off the field tonight in 8th in number 2. Now, fingers crossed. If anybody joined us last week here at from TV on the pole, while we were at Eldora with these drivers, had a little bit of a not so good night of racing for the feature race last week. Was a 40-lap feature, but got 11 cautions. Hopefully tonight we do better here. Group of drivers. Green flag out here in heat number 2. Dylan Robbins gets a great run out there on the outside. I'm sorry, on the inside. Corey Sibley in at 999 on the outside. Trying to chase him down, and you got the 22 there of Landon Norton battling as well. Tight race here for heat number 2. Our ticker, there it is. 7 to go here in race number 2. Now they're working real hard here in this that 088 of Travis McDonald back here 5th, working that inside groove of the racetrack behind Matt Smith there in that number 31 machine. And in front of Matt Smith, that's Landon Norton in that 22 machine. But the battle is heating up with Corey Sibley and Dylan Robbins there for that first position. As they are side by side, it is going to be Corey Sibley up forward, down across number 2, down the backstretch. Corey Sibley's got that high line rolling for him as he's got the momentum coming through. And 4 off of 4, he's got the lead there coming across the stripe for 3 to go. Dylan Robbins there in 2nd, Landon Norton in 3rd, Matt Smith 4th, Colton Jordan there in 4th. Colton Jordan was gracious enough, he did share with us his in-car camera here if we get it to come up. As you see, he's pretty focused there, trying to get that car up towards the front. As we're working here off of 3, down, or into 3 and 4, off of 4, now across the front stripe. Dylan Robbins still doing what he can out there as they come across for the checker flag. Number 2 results are in. And it's going to be Corey Sibley in 1st, Dylan Robbins there in 2nd, Landon Norton there in 3rd, Colton Gordon 4th, Matt Smith in 5th, Travis McDonald in 6th, Noah Johnson there in 7th, and Charles Strong will be rounding out the field. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I couldn't get that to come up right away. Mike, I am in the broadcast channel. If you're wanting to join me, as I know we talked earlier, could be. Good evening, good sir.
What's up?
Not much. I don't understand why I couldn't find you. I'm in the broadcast booth, aren't I? All right, starting here on the... well, I do here. Grid for heat number 3, Alan McDonald, or wait. And this is our, main, right? Right there, Blake?
This is our C main.
Our C main. If you can help keep me on track here tonight, we got Alan McDonald starting on pole, Travis McDonald out there in 2nd, Jonathan Werner there in 3rd, Noah Johnson, Jake Henry 5th, Charles Strong there in 6th, Tyler Bronson there in 7th. That is our starting grid for 18. These trucks pulling off. We're getting ready to go. There you see the 47 of Alan McDonald getting off to a decent start as they are trying to put him 3 wide down here in the corner number 1. Travis McDonald to his outside in at 88. Donovan Werner in that number 3. Battling there in that 93, that third position. Right behind him, though, that's Charles Strong in that number 4. Henry back there in 5th. And Noah Johnson is in 6th. Not sure if he missed. Happened to that number 07. Got a heck of a battle here for the race lead here through our C lane. With 6 laps to go, Travis McDonald out front. Donovan Werner up in that high side, ends up getting in that outside wall. Down catches 7. There's 027 of, or that's 27. Sorry, of Charles Strong. The 027, I go out on track. He's at number 88. What happened that he lapped down? Like, do you have any idea why Johnson might be a lap down?
He might have just missed the grid. Not really sure.
That's a tough break if he missed the grid. We got 3 laps to go here. And as you see, the 88 of Mavin McDonald out front with Alan McDonald now in 2nd in that number 40. And Jake Henry in 3rd in that 171 as he spot his way back up a little after a little instant there. Around 93 of Donovan Werner there in 4th. Charles Strong in 5th. And we're on the final lap. It is going to be Travis McDonald coming down here in the turns 3 and 4 for the final time as they work off of Travis McDonald with the win here tonight. Our team. Now, Blake, are they running stacked tonight?
Oh.
Our results from Team Maine. Travis McDonald in 1st, Alan McDonald there 2nd, Jake Henry in 3rd. Donovan Werner there in 4th, Charles Strong there in Noah B. Johnson there, Tyler Brunson, and yes, to answer the question, it's back to night as we're at the starting grid. Cody McDonald out in 1st, Colt 2nd. He got Matt Schaefer in 3rd, Matt Smith in 4th, Travis McDonald 5th, Alan McDonald there in 6th, Jake Henry there in 7th, Donovan Werner there in 8th, Charles Strong 9th, and Noah Johnson up in 10th. The 28 of Cody McDonald is pro car. And I want to thank everybody for watching here tonight on the Farm TV on the pole as we are playing Sim Racing Dirt Series Big Block Modified at I55. Out of corner number 4, that pace truck is down. Cody McDonald takes him away down here into corner number 1. Matt Schaefer and Colton Jordan side by side as they come 1 and 2 down here onto the backstretch. Almost 3 wide there in the next row back, putting Travis McDonald in the middle. As you see Henry there on the inside lane in that 171. Now Travis McDonald goes to the high side at 31 of Matt Smith trying to put the middle with. Now that he's got Donovan Werner down there on the bottom side as he's trying to move his way up towards the front. Jake Henry now still battling here at 171. Battle up front though, brewing of that 83 of Matt Schaefer down there on the bottom of the racetrack underneath Cody McDonald as they come back down here in fun. Tight racing for the front lead. There as 10 laps to go in the big main. Travis McDonald here in 4th as Colton Jordan is rolling around there in 3rd as the battle for the lead still continues between Matt Schaefer and Cody McDonald. Go farther back at Matt Smith there in 7th. Alan McDonald there in 8th. Noah Johnson in 9th as they come rolling through the corner. So Noah Johnson might have had some problems there in the lane back up here, rolling inbound in about the 8th position now as he's working that high side, trying to get around the 40. Alan McDonald caution is out on the speedway. 5th is around. Down through the corner, Smith happens here. Number 31. It looks like you get some tag there from the 088. Rather, the 027, I think, of Johnson. Come through off of the corner there. Sends Matt Smith up into the side wall. Now he's getting expected. Everybody's getting lined back up. Back three. Like, normally you're down on the track with these guys. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, what are you expecting the drivers kind of do here at I-55 tonight?
Really? I'm just hoping they put on a good race.
It looks like they're doing that.
Oh, yeah. Last weekend was pretty crazy. I hope it'd be a little bit better tonight.
Matt Schaefer getting up to a great run there off the restart as Colton Jordan there is McDonald there, third, Travis McDonald in fourth, Donovan Werner fifth, and Alan McDonald rounding out in the top 6. And we got another caution here, and Big Henry now around. Henry in that 171. As one tried to check up, or that number 88, or rather 027 of Bronson at the end. Colton Jordan in that 018. Let's take a look. Holding together okay in that drive, like he is down here in the bottom right hand corner. Out there. Green flag back out as we are down and away here tonight from I-55 once again after the second caution here in the main. Matt Schaefer out front, Colton Jordan there in second, Cody McDonald third, Chad McDonald in fourth, Donovan Werner there in fifth, Johnson seventh, Alan McDonald there in eighth. Camera. So Colton Jordan is the only one sharing the driver view tonight. Matt Schaefer out there in first though. Good run here in the B main as there are now 2 laps to go. As he comes out of 4, it's now on the final lap for Matt Schaefer. Colton Jordan there in second. Donald back here to third after starting on the pole. As McDonald on the high side in that 8 and 93 of Donovan Werner. And look at Jake Henry back here in that 171. He's sitting in. It's tagged again as they come across the finish. And that'll be the end of here tonight. As they come up, Matt Schaefer in first, Colton Jordan there in second, Cody McDonald third, Travis McDonald fourth, Donovan Werner there in fifth, Noah Johnson Alan McDonald eighth, Raul Strong in ninth, and fifth finished there in 10th. Like, are you happy with the racing so far tonight?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm sorry I can't quite talk to you as much as I'd like to, but they keep bringing the action tonight.
It's all good.
Definitely a shorter track poses a little bit of problem to have somebody join, not quite able to bounce questions off of one another too well, but here, ups, as the driver kind of get the head. I'm hoping to see 2 lanes of racing here at I-55.
Yeah, me too. Not sure though. This track's so small, it'll probably burn it in pretty good though.
It should, and there's the first drop of the. I'm not why it dropped, but it dropped. Back a while. Who's one of your drivers you think you might want to try to pick to maybe try to bring it home tonight?
Now you're putting the pressure on me there.
Well, that's good if you pick wrong. They can say, "Oh, you put a commentator curse on it."
Yeah, there's really 2 people I'm really looking. Hopefully they could actually squeeze it out and win. Hopefully they can get it done.
Hopefully they can. I know that you're call names, but that's fine.
Well, I'll tell you, Landon Norton, he's one of them. I really hope that he could actually win one. And Jason McManus, hopefully he can win one. This is his first time in big blocks here.
I know I've heard that name around the dirt scene a little bit, so.
Yeah,
Not exactly
I've raced with him a
clear,
couple
but
times.
I've heard the name.
Oh yeah.
Starting to build up on the entrance of the corners. Now, whenever you're racing there, Blake, do you prefer a slicker track compared to a tackier track?
To be honest with you, it just depends on what racetrack we're at.
I noticed for me, I seem to race better on a slick track than a tackier. I do not have the tacky track speed.
Yeah, I mean, the way the racetrack is here right now, I mean, I'd be thrilled to be in here racing with these guys, but I think the track would be pretty good for them.
Yeah, this looks to be a great track as we're looking at it right now, and can't wait to see what racing they bring us, as we've got about a minute left of warm-ups. And the quickest one in warm-ups right now is Matt Schaefer at number 80. Now, have you ever been in the commentator booth any other places?
No, this is actually my first time.
Give you a little bit different perspective on the racing action, don't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
The drivers are putting on a good enough show. It's difficult to figure out.
Oh yeah.
Especially at the short track, the laps count down so quick, they can get crazy.
Oh yeah, it ain't gonna take long for these guys to click off 40 laps here.
Not here. And if they can keep it green, that would even be better.
Oh yeah.
Our starting grid for the here tonight. It's going to be Jason McManus there in first. Corey Sibley second. Juan Martinez third. Dylan Robbins there in fourth. Mark Strong in fifth. Landon Norton will up in for seventh. Colton Jordan in eighth. Jody McDonald in ninth. Travis McDonald in 10th. Donovan Werner there in 11th. Noah Johnson will rolling off in 12th. You have 12 cars in the.
It looks like it.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I thought there was 4 more cars. Jake Henry 13th, Alan McDonald in 14th, Carl Strong 15th, and Matt Smith, they're in at number 31, will be rolling off in 16th. And I was thinking, looking at the grid, I'm like, wait, I got a couple of cars in what? Our ticker will cooperate. It was throwing a fit last week. I'm going to blame that on the drivers having so many cautions. Green flag out. The 47 of Jason McManus is down and away out front there. He was strong in his heat race, and now he's starting on pole here for the feature. Corey Sibley there in second, and we don't even make it through lap 1. Out a big problem. Travis McDonald, Cody McDonald, and Matt Smith all around. Looking at it here as they come down into corner number 3. Or I guess that's coming out of 1 and 2. See the 088 getting spun around there, and then up in the air goes Cody McDonald. Travis McDonald spun around there, and Matt Smith comes in and collects Cody McDonald there from the backside. Not quite the start we were hoping for.
No.
Drivers coming down pit road. Now, do you drivers have unlimited fast repairs?
I think they only give us like 1 or 2.
Green flag off before Jason McMahon is down and away as Corey Sibley now falls in second place up there on that high side. Juan Martinez there in third position on that low side. And we got another caution as we've got drivers around. That's going to be the 171 of Jake Henry and the number 018, or 70 rather, of Colton Jordan. As they come out of the corner, 22 kind of get down and take the front wheel off of the 071, but it magically appears. Right in there. Driver's not too happy with calls being made, but unfortunate there for Jordan and Henry. Oh, Blake, I'm not sure if you heard. Not sure if you heard. Drivers up here in the front as Candace gets it 999 once again, saying that you can't warm up tires on the dirt like you can in NASCAR. I honestly don't know if that is really a thing on dirt tracks.
In real life you can, because like when it gets black slick like this, you have to kind of keep your tires warm if you want to go somewhere.
I just didn't think it would work the same on dirt as it would on asphalt. At the same time, you're trying to keep your tires warm. You're also going to be a lot more dirt, would you?
If you're in the marbles, you collect dirt. That's how you cool your tires down. Sometimes you can get them really hot. Sometimes that's what you have to do is roll around in the little marbles and.
Caution back out on the speedway though. On. Start. Seven there. Out so. And unfortunately, I lost connection, so I caution up to know exactly what happened. Adjust that again after this. I'll fix it. They're rolling around once again. You almost have 3 wide there for the lead. Jason McManus out front, Corey 9 on that outside. There comes Dylan Robbins on the inside at number 42 as he's rolling along that bottom side. Not sure really which lane's really. Oh, if the driver can hit that bottom side right, and the 9 gets into the 47, and everybody's going around back here coming out of 4. Caution flag is out. I guess it's out of 2 really. Corey Sibley kind of or the 47 of Jason McManus kind of up into the outside wall, and then everything just backs up behind him. The 027, rather the 80 Johnson's involved. Got a lot of drivers ducking in, getting a couple of done. We're already on our 4th caution, and we're only on lap 7. I didn't put any challenge out to these drivers to try to break last week's record of 11. I'd rather them not try. As we're green flag racing once again, you see Corey Sibley out front, Dylan Robbins there in 2nd, and in Norton almost they're coming into the corner now as they're fighting down the backstretch. 42 of Dylan Robbins out there on the outside, down there on the outside. That's the 22 of Norton. 83 of Matt Schaefer. Now as Norton goes up to the wall, Matt Schaefer takes that, Matt Schaefer goes to the inside in that number 83 as they're battling here up front. 3 wide actually coming off the corner. As you got the 47 down there on the inside, the 171 there. Oh, that's Jake on the outside. That is 18 of Colt Jordan in at number 18. Let's just take a peek at running his lap here tonight. Looks pretty cool here as trying to get far up front, running that high side up there up quick, and the 47 is around there in number 4. That's Alan McDonald around. I guess Mark Strong got involved as well. Come down here, down the back stretch, down in corner. Over. That's the 088 of Noah Johnson getting into. Or I'm sorry, the 887 of Noah Johnson getting back. Getting fun around there. Oh, that's caution number 5. Oh boy, drivers, what are you thinking? Green flags back out. Corey Sibley down on the way. Dylan Robbins there in second. Matt Schaefer there in third. Landon Norton there at number 22 on the inside. And that number 171 as at 83. Matt Schaefer tries to roll his way up in the second position. There underneath the 42 of Dylan Robbins as the 22 of 22 of Landon Norton is up in that wall, bringing out caution number 6. I saw that one happening on screen. Yeah, 22 is up there on the high side. Sends it in just a little deeper than what he wanted to and ends up stuck in the marbles up there on the high side, up in that outside wall. And it's that little bit of pop that brought out the caution. But we're not even halfway through the race and we're at 6 cautions. And they're down and away once again. Corey Sibley getting a great start there in at number 999. Ellen Roberts in that 42 on the high side now. As the 83 and Matt Schaefer working that bottom side, trying to get that bottom side to get a run there to it as he's battling on that inside groove. Out there on the high side above him is the number Ellen Robbins and Jake Henry there behind him on the high side. Run up there against the outside cushion marbles. And here comes that number 018 of Jordan, or rather number 70 on that high side as well. As they're barreling down in the number 25 laps to go here in the A main here tonight from I55. And they're looking almost like they're going to try to go wide for the lead as Matt Schaefer dives to the bottom. And Dylan Robbins up there on the middle side now as Corey Sibley takes the high side. Dylan Robbins there in the middle as they come off of 2 down here in the corner number 3. It's 23 laps to go. Farther back, 27 of Charles Strong as he's got battles going on. The battle still strong as get this of 018 Colton Jordan getting into the back of the 117. As you see there, Colton kind of trying to stay calm as he gets up into the outside wall. Now has to get back under and back underway. 21 laps to go. Matt Schaefer still our leader. Now Corey Sibley leader as Matt Schaefer still battling there on the inside lane, trying to get that lane to come together for him. As everybody seems to run in the top, Matt Schaefer kind of by himself down there on the low side as everybody else clear back to 8th position is running that high side, but that 27 of Charles Strong trying to run that inside, get loose, or as I might say around here, little Kelly Wampus there in number 1 and 2 as they now come down through Dylan Robbins and Evan Werner there side by side as they're getting up there to that number 999 of Corey Sibley, as Matt Schaefer has finally taken that lead there on that inside lane and making it look kind of easy to run that inside lane, rather, as everybody's battling there behind them, almost going 3 wide once again off of 4 as Corey Sibley is up there on the high side. You got Donovan Werner there in the middle, or bottom side rather, in that number 93. Got another caution out here on the speed. Like Landon Norton was. They're trying to run that high side and ends up once again up there, and this time he gets way up on the wall and couldn't get it down off, and he stopped on the outside again. Now he toes to the pits. Maybe calling his night done there in that number. As the timing grid comes across the top of the screen, if he is out, yes, he has called it done. They're in where he finished as Cody McDonald and Martinez hits. As they're all double file back up again here with 16. Going to be 15 laps to go when they come across the flag. As they come out of 4, the 42 gets a great jump there on the bottom. At that Dylan Robbins. And you got Matt Schaefer down there on the bottom side as well. So Court ends up going backwards a little bit as the 93 now gets the side at the 9. Donovan Werner. Jason McManus now has moved up here in the 5th position as he had some trouble early on there in front of Sibley. So they're going to be done yet, as McManus is doing a great job getting himself back in running here tonight at I55. 6th position as that inside lane had Jack Henry come up and take a spot from him. Now John Jake McManus working that bottom side. Henry sliding up a little bit. And Jason Broom, he could be going 3 wide here pretty soon as the 93 still battling Corey Sibley. So that's Donovan Werner battling Corey Sibley as they work down here in the off of past the flag stand on with 11 laps to go here this evening. Great driving going on right now as everybody's battling out. Laps are ticking away at Corey Sibley there on the outside, low in the middle as the 93 up in that outside barrier, working through 1 and 2 down here. It catches that outside barrier once again, coming down the backstretch and way up in the marbles, trying to chase down the leader. Matt Schaefer running that bottom side and looking great as they're running down here in corner number 3 off of 4 back here onto the front stretch. 8 laps to go here in the A main here tonight. Dylan Robbins there in second in that 2. Donovan Werner in that number 4 spot. Working that high side, trying to see if he can gain some momentum after getting into the wall on that outside barrier a couple of times. Now as they work through back here onto, back 1 and 2 back here onto the backstretch. 7 laps to go. And there is a caution. Jason McManus bringing out this caution. As we see here, McManus up here in front of a 171 front and just picks up the back, ends up sliding down, gets inside of Corey Sibley. I'm not Colton Jordan, I'm sorry, as he pulls through 1 and 2. Matt Schaefer, still our leader. The outside marbles, like you kind of said, Blake, I think he's trying to cool the tires down just a little. way to do that was to run that outside lane.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's got some heat in them things. That's for sure.
Green flag is out. Matt Schaefer on away with Dylan Robbins there behind him. It's Corey Sibley there now working that inside lane, getting underneath the Dylan Robbins coming down here as they work off before bringing it to 5 to go. Matt Schaefer out front. Corey Sibley running that inside lane here, trying to get around that 40 Robbins, as Robbins and Werner are out there on that high side lane, trying to get that position up there at the back. Dylan Robbins does a great job trying to get up there to Matt Schaefer. Schaefer down there on the inside may have found something on that inside lane. On another caution here with 4 laps to go. Matt Strong bringing out the caution. Mark Strong, I'm sorry, not Mark Strong, and at number 514, having some issues coming down in the, getting a little help from that 88 of, or the 7 of Noah Johnson. 088 of Travis McDonald. Everybody single filing back out here. I should go 5. Probably already raced. Or coming to the green flag, rather. So we didn't miss it. Matt Schaefer getting the green flag down here, coming down to 3 laps to go, down into corner number 1. Dylan Robbins there in second with there underneath them as they battle down the backstretch into number 3. For a great battle here for second place. As you see, that number 999 is doing all he can to try to get around number up for the final lap here is as they're off for the final lap. Where there we are, final lap. Matt Schaefer working off of corner number for that lead, for that win down here into corner number 1. It will be Dylan Robbins for that second position. We will get our results here. Matt Schaefer first, Dylan Robbins second, Corey Sibley third, Donovan Werner there, Alan McDonald 6th, Matt Smith, Carl Strong 8th, Travis McDonald 9th, and Jason Ennis will out rounding out the top 10 here. That's a Jake Henry 11th, Noah Johnson there in 12th, Mark Strong 13th, and then Norton 14th, Tony McDonald 15th, Martinez up down in 6th. Well, Blake, what you think that racing was okay, or you think it could be better? I think we have questions tonight.
There was a few. It wasn't bad. Racing was good though, that's for sure.
Yeah, racing was good if they could stay.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I've noticed with this. Hey, Green, they race hard, race well.
Oh yeah, put on a show.
Definitely do. So, who have here as our third place, Corey Sibley. Good evening, Corey. How's it going?
Yeah. Hey, man. How's it going?
Well, you pulled off third. I know you were fighting hard for that second position. Off.
Yeah.
A little more slick than what you would prefer, or?
Nah, I had wheel damage from freaking lap 2 because apparently it's hard to drive straight under caution. So I was just I was kind of burning it up too much on the top. By the time I moved down, it was a little late and got burnt on that last double file restart. Just, I mean, it happens. It was a good race. I just didn't have time to find a line and get back around anybody, unfortunately.
Right, sorry, we had some strange things happening out. What's going on? But Rory, you did a great job tonight running. Unfortunately, you couldn't quite get it farther up. Who's your sponsors you'd like to try?
Got Bowman Race Designs. He does all my wraps. He does a great job. I enjoy all of them. CFM Esports. If I mean, might as well say it. If you guys use my code on CFM, code Sibley, you get 15% off all your setups. Bill's Built Race Cars. My buddy, I think my buddy Charlie's been watching, and Jim, they've both been watching. And then my wife and I guess the McDonald's, who are all putting on this league.
Oh, congrats on that race finish here tonight. Hopefully next week we'll have a little bit up a little.
Yeah, I hope you're right, man.
Trying to see your I was
Volusia.
yes, well you're at Baloo. Oh, how confident are you at that track?
I'm normally pretty good in these cars at that track. It's just keep it. I mean, it's just a keep it straight, keep up momentum track. As long as you're not doing anything crazy, you should be good.
Oh yeah, definitely. But oh, hopefully, I know I do really decent there, but I'm not a fresh track kind of driver. Track tonight would have been really great for me. I would have enjoyed this slicker track that you guys ran tonight.
Yeah, I honestly like it better when they let it slick off. It kind of sucks when you get a if it's too fresh, it's just one lane for too long, and by the time it widens out, the race is almost over.
Right. Yeah, whenever it's got a full night of racing on it, that's when racing gets.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any other ending cuts ready for tonight, or find your third place?
Nope, I'm pretty happy with my whatever with my third place finish. Hopefully next week it's a couple spots better, but can't be too upset considering the rest of the season I've really struggled to finish the race cleanly. I've just gotten caught up in a lot of other people's stuff, so this
Yep.
overall was a pretty good race.
Oh, you have a great day, and
All right, thank you very much.
that was our place. I'm sorry, our third place finisher. Uh, now is DJ Robbins. Here, DJ. Mike's mute. Was here and it lost him. Back or not. Time we'll get with our that shape. Dad, how's it going tonight?
Good, man. How about yourself?
It's going well. I mean, crazy week here, and I know actually later on in the season.
Oh, you're cutting out. I cannot hear you.
I'm cutting out.
Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, I got you now. Yep.
It's cut. But yeah, hopefully you got drive. It looked like a great race out there. Fortunately, chaos ensued. get fixed next week at Volusia.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think it was a lot better than last week. But I mean, there's still a lot of wrecks. I anticipated that because, like I said, we have no mirrors in these cars, so we literally have to go off the sound. Um, and smaller track, tight track, high banked. You can run the top, you can run the bottom, you can run the middle. So I mean, I anticipated a lot more cautions, but I'm surprised we didn't get more than what we did actually. So I'm actually pretty happy with how the race turned out.
I as though guys aren't running mirrors, but a lot of the cautions I was seeing wasn't so much from the driver front, problem as much behind getting the person in front of them. No,
I totally agree. I mean, I know in the heat race, I think even in the B main or in even the feature, I got tapped from behind a couple of times under caution because they anticipated me to start the race or whatever, and they did not, and I didn't, and I got rear-ended, and even before start, I got rear-ended. So I mean, I don't know why people are so close or rear-ending people under caution that there's no reason for that.
well, like I
But
said,
you know,
a couple of them
it is what it
cautions,
is.
a couple of them cautions that were far behind, picking the car up in front and spinning them around.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's also hard. If a car's getting sideways, if the guy's not going in straight. I mean, I didn't see any of the wrecks because I am in my sim, um, and I couldn't take my eye off the sim to look at my iPad to look at the broadcast, um, but at least for the wrecks. But yeah, I mean, if a car's not going in straight and the car behind him comes in hot, he's going to tag the car in front of him and send him around. But I don't know if that was the case tonight. But I mean, I think you just need to have a little bit more awareness. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. When you don't have mirrors, and I don't know if you had spotters on or not. I know some drivers they turn spotters off, so they're really without any down to the end on them. It's driver awareness and track awareness.
Yeah, I mean, I do have my spotter on. It is nice to know if I'm clear high or if I got the lead or whatever the situation is. It is nice to have a little help in your ear, but I mostly rely on my buttons to look right, look left, and also listen for the motors in my left ear or right ear.
Oh, and see me, I listen to the motors. I watch my relative.
Yeah, I definitely had that on as well, but it's also hard for me to look down at my relative when I'm racing because I don't want to screw up because the track's so small. I really don't have time to even look down. But I have looked at my iPad whenever I was under caution. I glanced over to see how much of a lead I even had because I didn't know if they were right on me or if I had a second or a little less than a second lead. So I was watching the broadcast while I was racing whenever I could.
Well, hopefully it was good, and congrats on winning tonight here at I55. Can you from here?
Volusia. I mean, yeah, just kind of count on cautions. It seems like that's a trend. Kind of count on them. Just throttle control. I'll have to see what the setup's like next week. See what Cody and team does with that. Um, Not really. I can take away from this week, just except for maybe no. Whenever I go back and watch the replay, maybe just watch the drivers and see like what if they have any tactics. If they're running too close, if they're running far away, if they go in too hard. That's the only thing I can pretty much take away from this week.
It's definitely interesting to see how the next because races at where you want to end this sport the way it's going.
It's definitely gonna be tight. I mean, that's a very technical track, not one of my best tracks. Um, but I think there are probably going to be a lot of cautions there. But hopefully, I can stretch out a lead where I don't really need a that good of a finish to lock up the points after that race. So we'll have to wait and see. It's going to definitely it might come down to the last week for a lot of these guys as far as making good finishes, and pretty much it's going to be like a survival race. So hopefully you could start up front and finish up front. That was my plan on tonight. That was my plan here tonight.
Well, you did a great job here tonight. And who's your sponsors that you thank for getting
Uh,
podium position?
Thanks. Yeah, I ran a throwback to a good good family friend, Brian Sportslander, who's in the Northeast Third Hall of Fame. Ran his rap from 2022. He just recently retired this year. But I like to thank everyone on his car. It's McCutcheon Enterprises, JDRF, Bicknell Racing Products. Thanks my sponsors, Ham Speed, WizFab, Verizon for letting me employing me so I can do this every week. You for Fligger Farms TV for putting on for putting on a great broadcast. Enders Racing Motors, Ham Lettering, and D Ward Cinematography for all the great pictures that he does. And also like the special thanks to my wife who allows me to do this and puts up with me doing this multiple times a week. My parents for watching the broadcast, my sister, my brother-in-law, and my nieces and nephews.
It's the wife. That would have been
No.
bad if you forgot her.
Yeah, right. Can never forget her.
I know there's some ladies out there that don't quite understand. Try to.
Yeah.
They do. Maybe you. It's definitely fun.
I try, but I think I don't think that's going to happen. She thinks it's just a game; it's not real life, which I can see her point for that. But it's also something that you enjoy. It's a disconnect from society, and you race against great people. Especially like you talk to on Discord and you video and stuff. I mean, it's a great thing. Especially
it's
with
a
the
wonderful
social
community.
aspect of this. So yeah, it's a wonderful community too. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the thing. Some people don't know. If you want to,
Yeah.
because if you look at graphics from the bar, like you're
Mm,
broadcasting and
mm. Absolutely. Yeah, my dad, he really enjoys. I send him the race every week, and even some of my other leagues that I'm in, I'll send him the broadcast, and I know he enjoy watching me. He enjoys watching me race, and yeah, the graphics are really good on this, and you put a decent amount of money in here, especially with your computer, your monitors, your rig. You can spend anywhere from a couple thousand all the way up to like 60,000 plus in these things. So
yeah, when
it's
I
definitely an
started,
investment
I
too.
think I had probably steering wheel subscription. I think I was probably about that $1,000.
Yep. Yeah,
I was
that's where I
definitely a
am
budget
for the most
racer
part.
when
Me too. My wife actually just got me some new pedals, which I'm really liking. So I got the Fanatec V3s, which I really like. Got the vibrations whenever you apply the brake, if at least on the asphalt side, and then it vibrates the throttle if your tires are spinning or if you slide. So I mean, it's very useful information. I really like it. My next thing I definitely want to get is triples or VR. So that'd be my next investment along with a new computer. So it might take a little time, but it's going to come.
that takes time, but I know there's money leagues out there too. I've seen dollars
Oh yeah.
iRacing. I call it a game, but for others, it's a way of life.
Some people. I mean, I know with the pro late models, which I love. I love watching the pro late model guys run, and those guys are just phenomenal. And yeah, you win like $25,000 if you win the points. So, and you win like $500 for the race if you win the race. So,
Yeah.
definitely a lot of money to be had. I wish they would make a pro modified series. But I don't think that's going to happen because I don't think they're popular enough. But yeah, I mean,
No,
I
it's either
strictly
late
just
models or
race modifieds.
sprints.
Yeah, yeah. Or like NASCAR if you do something like on asphalt. But um,
Yeah, you got to
I
do
I would
NASCAR, the cars.
Yeah, I would love to run. At least learn how to drive some of these other cars too, because I pretty much just run the big block modifieds on iRacing here. So, and I'm just trying to get that down pat. Try at least focus on one car, then I'll move on to the next.
It's terrible for me. I can't.
Yeah, I don't want my iRating to go down, so I just focus on the one, and I only have one account. So,
I have one account, and that's all I can afford. And then I jump
yeah,
around.
yeah,
I rating probably around 1100 asphalt.
yeah. Yeah, I've been going between asphalt and the big blocks. If there's no one in one of the lobbies, I'll go for dirt. I'll go to an asphalt just so I can get out of the D class. My I rating there is like 890 something. I think I don't know. I'm just trying to get out of D class, and then I'll then I'll worry about my I rating. So see what happens.
I worried about safety rate. Don't worry about safety.
Mm.
I rating can't knock you out of race. Safety rate can.
Yeah, yeah, very true.
I
So it all
lost
depends
my
what you
A
want to run.
license in dirt last season, so I had to run
Mm.
this season to try to get it back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I lost my A license a long time ago, but I'm at like a 4.8 something, I think, or 4.6 for my safety rating in B class. So I'm trying to get my A license back, but it doesn't matter to me. As long as I can race the modifieds, I'm good.
Yeah. Dirt side, I don't get it as taken back by more as asphalt. You need that A license to run the next gen.
Yeah, that's what I'm working towards. I got to get that A license to get to run the NASCAR, the next gen cars. That's what I want to do, at least on the asphalt side. So we'll see.
Enjoy your night. Next week at Volusia.
I'll do my best. Hopefully, I'll talk to you next week.
Most definitely.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Too.
Thanks.
Well, Blake, that's going to wrap up our interview. You have any closing thoughts for the viewers?
It was a pretty good race there for a little bit. Got to see 2 lanes race, and I was pretty happy about that.
Definitely look forward to Volusia. Are you going to be running Volusia next?
I should be able to, yes.
Well, hopefully, we'll stay on track next. Hopefully, we get more drivers to partake. Driver cams as well. Kind of other more drivers than Gordon that we had running tonight. Driver cam. It's definitely add something to
Oh
the
yeah.
broadcast. I think.
Oh yeah. If I get to race Wednesday, I'll have mine on.
Alrighty. Well, that'll be great to see. Definitely. I love doing the dirt track. It's always exciting. Always fast paced action.
Oh yeah.
Have a great night there, Blake. Up here, fellows here. Check me out on Friday night as I'll be working with Noma TV, and we will on both YouTube and Roku. Can't catch us on YouTube, on Roku. Currently, download. Check us out. That is Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network. Noma TV. Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network. Back live Sunday night. I expect racing Monday night, kind of up in. Got everybody here. Have a one night as off.